but it's about getting involved at your precinct level and becoming a part of the operation so you have a voice, so you're a cog in the machine. And I know that some people, they may not be happy with the RNC chair people or the National Party, but guys, if, for example, if you change to independent and you're not a Republican, you won't be able to vote in the presidential preference election, which is a closed primary. And so therefore you are inhibiting your voice, you are taking away your opportunity to make sure that we have the most conservative party, and you're allowing other people to speak for you.
Has she called you back yet?
Bless her heart. No, not yet. It's like not 290 days.
290 days. She's down the street. You should go. Are you going to go? You should go.
You know what? I've got to go to Pennsylvania. We have the Great American Outdoor Show from the 3rd to the 11th in Harrisburg. There's going to be tens of thousands of people, and Donald Trump is coming on the 9th. So this is the opportunity to make sure every person's registered to vote, every person's registered as a Republican in the closed primary state of Pennsylvania. And you know what? Look, we lead by example. I'm not going to chase people down and wish for them to work with me. I'm going to be on the ground leading teams at gun shows, farmers markets, doing the work that needs to be done to actually win elections.
There's actually a racing show coming up in southeastern Pennsylvania, big one, at the Philadelphia Convention Center, Oaks, PA. I just know that happened to know that's something. I've got some friends that are at that. You know, what can I say? That's in PA. You know, racing it's huge up there, and not just NASCAR, but we don't actually have a NASCAR track in Pennsylvania, but amateur racing,
Pocono Raceway days.
Excuse me, Pocono Raceway. We have. I'm thinking of southeastern Pennsylvania. That the amateur tracks are huge.
Yes.
Huge. Nazareth, Pocono. So it's actually a huge part of the culture. The same way we have hunting, the same way we have everything.
Yes. Well, and look, that's a part of the coalitions that we're building. You know, I want to kind of inspire people. We've got Team Pennsylvania, Team Arizona, but Joe Biden won 2020 in Pennsylvania by 80,000 votes. There are 80,000 Amish alone in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And did you know that the Amish get married on Tuesdays in November?
That blew my mind.
Isn't that amazing?
I went to your breakout session and I was listening thoroughly at that part. I thought that was so interesting.
So if they get married on Tuesdays in November,
what happens on Tuesdays in November?
Then what can we take
where
from
are
that?
the votes then?
Exactly. So what I'm saying is they're not going to have the opportunity to vote because they're all getting married and being baby-making machines. So we need to have them do vote by mail or do early in-person voting. And not only that, but think about this. There are 80,000 truckers in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Yes.
I spoke to this wife who said that the husband didn't vote in 2020 in the presidential election in Pennsylvania because he was hauling a rig as a driver. Think about, I know that early voting is a contentious issue, but think about the people that agree with us. Police officers, firefighters, nurses, doctors, pilots, truck drivers, members of the United States military, teachers. Those are all people with professions that may not have the ability to vote on election day. Why do we want to limit and inhibit their ability to lock in every single gosh darn Republican vote?